Hi YouTubers and wet shavers everywhere, it's Mark at GeorgeToon.com. I'm back in another video. I'm really looking forward to this shave because I'm going to do a head shave. My first on-camera head shave, and I'm going to use the new Vikings blade Emperor adjustable razor. This is wonderful. It adjusts from 1 to 9 and it also has that dual head. One side is sculpted, one side is straight. Really very, very nice. And I guess I've been using it without knowing because I use the Vikings blade Crusader razor, and the sculpted and straight sides of that razor are a little more pronounced. But I guess having used that for a good week prior to getting this, I just naturally took to it and just shaved using that method without really having to think about it. So if I failed to mention that about this razor, I apologize. Just know that it does have that terrific dual head. And what I usually do is, in a previous video, I talked about how I shave my head. I usually just grab whatever razor I used that morning and the blade that's in it, and that's what I shave with. Now, I did shave with this morning, and I used a Dorco Prime razor blade, and that's what we're going to use. This will be the second outing for this blade, and I'm going to give myself a head shave, and I am going to set this to level 6, and I'm going to start with the sculpted side, the sculpted edge, the sculpted comb, and then if that proves to be a little too much, I'll go to the straight bar, but I think it'll be okay. I'm going to be using Vikings Blade New York 6 AM shaving cream. This is the super slick, nice and light and frothy. I'm not going to have any need for a pre-shave oil because this is really slick and will work up into a really nice lather. I'm going to use my Vikings Blade Dark Stallion shaving brush, which is soaking. It's a natural badger hair. I'm going to use the Chairman shaving bowl to kind of work it all up. I'm going to use the Parker alum block for post-shave, and I also have a little surprise post-shave after that. So I've already used my electric clippers to take care of the fringe area here around my head. And I didn't want to bore you with that sequence, but after I'm done with that, the clippers, getting this down to, the bare minimum, then I lather the top and I do 2 passes, front to back and then back to front. And with the adjustable razor, I try to, I'm going to start at 6, maybe adjust down to 5 or 4, we'll see how it goes. And then I also do the back of my neck, clean that up, and then I'm done. I don't know if I'm going to bore you with the back of the neck, but I do want to show you the process that I go through. So let's just take this hot water out of this Chairman bowl here, and let's go ahead and get some shaving cream in there. I was going to wet my head first, but I think I'm going to build a lather first. So I've got a little bit of cream in there, just a little bit, because I'm not doing that many passes, and a little bit here is going to go a long way. So let me get the brush here, and I'm just going to give it a gentle wring. And I'm going to put that remnant in there. And I'm going to go ahead and build this lather. And it'll whip up very quickly. And it might overflow a little bit because holding it at an angle like that, to show you on camera, I'm just going to try and hold it flat here. And maybe, well, that whips up really quickly. I like this. Again, it's a super slick, it's light and frothy, it has a really nice fresh scent, and I'll have more than enough to do 2 passes on the head and also the neck area. Look how much I've got there already. And it's not quite overflowing, which is good. I think if I was holding it on the side, it would probably be spilling over, but that's really right there where you want it. You get some little bubbles. Here, I'll show you. You get some, it's like that. You get some little light bubbles in there. That's pretty much what you want. Okay, let me set that aside, and I'm just going to put a little water on top of my head. All right, here we go. Just like this. I also have a mirror. That comes in very handy too, so I can see where I'm going. And again, it's nice and light and frothy, but it's very slick. Okay, let me just get a little bit back there, like that. Make sure I'm getting good coverage. Okay, that's really all I need right there. The second pass will be even a little slicker because the additional water is going to add to the slickness. Okay, so let me just heat this up a little bit. Some hot water on there. Let's just throw it in the sink. Warm it up a little bit after that. Swirl it in the sink. There is the sculpted comb. And here we're going to go front to back, light touch, let the razor do all the work. That seems to be a real good setting for me. Now I am adjusting the angle as I go. And I am still using the same side of the razor. All right, let me turn around and make sure that I got all that area in the back shaved. Now, because I was born a fair-skinned, blonde-haired guy, you probably don't see anything up there on camera, but believe me, after 3-4 days of growth, I get these little hairs that kind of spring up and they just feel terrible, much like whiskers on your face, and you need a shave. So that's why I shave my head twice a week, just to keep that area nice and smooth. I'm going to throw a little water up there just to rinse a little bit. Okay, and we're going back to this right here. And this round, I'm going to need the mirror because I'm going to go from back to front. I should have. Let me see if I'm getting that area back there. Yeah, good. Okay, rather than turn this down because I like that pass, I'm going to go with the straight bar side. And that'll take it down just a little bit, but that was very efficient and very close. And of course, again, the New York 6 a.m. shave cream, very, very slick. So it gives me a lot of slickness on my head so that the blade just glides right across. So here we go. We're going to go from back to front, light touch, let the weight of the razor do all the work. And again, I'm adjusting the angle so I can feel the blade on my head there. So I'm gonna try to get a couple of areas that I may have missed because there's enough slickness there. All right, that's pretty much got it. Let me go ahead and rinse that off a little bit. All right. Kind of use my hands as a squeegee there to. I don't want it to get into my eye though, like it has in the past sometimes. Okay, so what I do is, and I usually don't have a shirt on, but for the purpose of the camera, I have it on right now, and I'm just gonna throw a little bit back there, and I'm just gonna do my neck. Okay, so let's go ahead, use the mirror, and I'm going to keep this at 6. I'm going to use the sculpted end and just do my neck with maybe 1 or 2 passes here. just to clean it up, just to keep it clean. That's all I want to do. The other thing that's nice is the handle of this is long enough to where I can get down to the end. I like the tighten early because this is a very slick shaving cream. And yeah, I am drying off my hands, but still, that really gives me a nice grip. Let me just rinse, just do this a little bit back here, and then maybe a little more, one more pass, and we're done. Okay. All right. I'm going to keep it at 6. You know what? No. I'm going to turn it down to 5. I'll take it down to actually 4. I'm going to take it down to 4, and I'm going to continue to use the sculpted end. I might switch to the the sculpted side. I might switch it to the straight side depending on how this goes. But here we go. I'm going to switch over. That's it. That's it. All right, I am going to rinse off here. Let me just get my shirt off. I won't bore you with that. We'll edit this part out. Okay, so I just did a rinse with a washcloth, remove my shirt so it wouldn't drip all over, and I just get a hand towel and just dry myself off. Sometimes, depending on the weather and how my workout went, because I had a little bit of a workout before I did this, just a little bit of workout before, I might just rinse off in the shower real quickly, just jump in and jump out, that sort of thing. But mostly, I like just to get a washcloth and just rinse it off that way. It's a lot easier. It's a little quicker, and really it comes right off. You get a good washcloth, it comes right off. And then what I like to do is I use warm water to rinse it off, and then after I get a good rinsed off, I run this under some cold water, and then I apply the cold water to really close the pores and that sort of thing. So now that we've got that done, we're going to use this large Parker alum block. I'm going to run that under cold water, and I'm just going to hit my head with a little bit of alum, just to make sure there aren't any micro abrasions or anything like that. Smooth as ice. And also the back of my neck. Smooth, no zinging, no stinging, nothing. Really nice, very nice. Something I noticed about the Parker alum block is that as I've used it, one side is as smooth as glass. The other side is still a little rough. It hasn't smoothed out too much. That might be from, I guess I'm favoring one side over the other. But I think it's just the way this is manufactured. It's not, I don't believe it's cut from a larger block. I don't know how they manufacture it, but I don't believe it's manufactured the same way as the Ozma alum block is manufactured. If you know, let me know below. But not bad. I like the size because I get good coverage for my head, and it goes very, very quickly. Now, here's what I promised you. Surprise. Stefan 320 Astringent Lotion. This can be used as an aftershave, a body rub for the scalp. One of my viewers suggested this, so I got a bottle of it, and it's really very, very nice, and it's perfect for this kind of shave, and also for your regular morning shave. Apply 320 lotion generously to skin or scalp and rub well. It also has vitamins A, D, and E, pH balance. So it's very, very nice. It has a little flip cap like this, which is nice. So I'm just going to put a little bit in there like that. And just going to, on top of my head, very invigorating. And back of my neck. great shave. Really, really nice. Now, another word about the Stefan 320 is this has, well, I can only describe it as that old school barbershop scent. Now, a lot of folks online, a lot of wet shavers online have tried to describe it. One of the best descriptions that I came across was it's right in between Old Spice and Aqua Velva, a little more subdued. Really a nice, fresh scent. You're not going to knock people over with this. This is also especially good if you come home, you get a quick light shave, you want to refresh before you go out with some friends or to dinner or whatever. This is a really good choice. So I'll have links below for this. So this is the Stefan 320. They call it an astringent, but they also say it could be used as an aftershave. So it says here, it 320 soothes and revitalizes a thirsty, itching scalp. 320 is formulated to be used as an aftershave and body rub. It tones the skin as well, and it sure does, and I can feel it. And I've been using it for the past several mornings with my, after my shave, and I haven't experienced any dryness so far. So that's another good quality of it. I don't think it contains alcohol. I'll have to look again, but I don't think it does. But really, really nice, fresh scent. Again, not overpowering, and like I said, right between Old Spice and Aqua Velva. So if you're familiar with those scents, that's kind of where this one is. Same church, different pew. All right, that's the shave. And wow, this razor, again, did a great job. Absolutely loving this adjustable razor. Again, dual head, adjusting from 1 to 9, fat handled, heavyweight, great heft, great balance. Really did the job, and it really did give me a terrific shave. I mean, a really nice shave. I'm almost tempted to take the fringe off using the New York 6 a.m. shaving cream and this razor. I just might do that. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. Maybe if it gets warm this summer, I don't know. But this is kind of my security blanket, so I don't know. But anyhow, it was a great shave. It's a great razor. That's the process that I go through when I do a head shave. And, I hope you found it informative. So, hey, thanks very much for tuning in. I really do appreciate it. Please share. Please subscribe. Hit that bell so it'll give you a yell the next time I upload a video. Check out my blog, georgetoon.com/blog for my comic strip George. Other cartoons, other videos like this, comment below. Let me know, and I'll see you again real soon.